As above, so below. Welcome, seekers and visionaries. If you're drawn to mysteries of the cosmos, ancient wisdom, and the truth behind the phrase as above, so below, you're in the right place. Before we begin, please like, subscribe, share, and comment below to support this community of thinkers, philosophers, and spiritual explorers. The phrase as above, so below is one of the most mysterious and powerful maxims in spiritual and metaphysical philosophy. Found in the Emerald Tablet, an ancient Hermetic text attributed to the mythical figure Hermes Trismegistus, this phrase has been echoed across centuries, cultures, and disciplines. So what does it mean? And more importantly, how does it relate to you in the modern world? As above, so below is a key concept in Hermeticism, which suggests that the microcosm, the self, the body, the mind, mirrors the macrocosm, the universe, the divine, the all. What happens on one level of reality reflects what occurs on another. In other words, your inner world influences your outer world and vice versa. But this phrase is more than philosophical poetry. It's a metaphysical principle that spans ancient Egypt, Kabbalah, alchemy, Jungian psychology, quantum physics, and even modern mysticism. Let's unpack it, starting from its origins. The ancient roots, Hermes Trismegistus, and the Emerald Tablet. The phrase as above, so below comes from the Emerald Tablet of Hermes Trismegistus. Hermes is a syncretic figure that merges the Egyptian god Thoth and the Greek god Hermes. He is the mythical author of Hermetic writings, texts filled with esoteric knowledge about the nature of the universe, consciousness, and divine reality. The Emerald Tablet begins with, "That which is below is like that which is above, and that which is above is like that which is below." This foundational statement implies that everything is connected. Heaven and earth. Spirit and matter. Mind and body. Energy and form. The tablet was translated and interpreted many times during the Islamic Golden Age, and the European Renaissance. Alchemists, magicians, philosophers, and scientists saw in this phrase the secret key to unlocking all mysteries. How the concept appears in different traditions. Alchemy. In alchemy, as above, so below meant that the process of turning base metals into gold symbolized the spiritual journey of transforming the soul. The material lab mirrored the inner world of the alchemist. Every element, every fire, every change was symbolic of inner transformation. Kabbalah. In the Kabbalistic tree of life, there's a hierarchy of spiritual worlds that cascade from the divine source into physical form. The higher realms correspond with the lower ones. Actions in this world affect the spiritual realms, and vice versa. Christianity, and the Lord's Prayer. Even in Christian tradition, the Lord's Prayer echoes this Hermetic idea, "Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." Again, we see the concept of the higher and lower worlds being mirrors. Jungian psychology. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychologist, was deeply influenced by Hermeticism. He believed that symbols, dreams, and archetypes from the unconscious mirrored the collective truths of the universe. Inner transformation was key to understanding the world. Jung once said, "Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakens." He knew, the cosmos was in your psyche. Quantum physics. In quantum theory, particles can be entangled. What affects one immediately affects the other, no matter the distance. Reality at the smallest scale seems to reflect a universal intelligence, an interconnected field. Does this sound like as above, so below? Absolutely. Science is starting to catch up with mysticism. Your life as the microcosm. Now let's get personal. The universe lives in you. Your thoughts ripple into the collective field. Your healing echoes into your relationships. Your inner alignment attracts outer opportunities. When you meditate, journal, practice rituals, or walk through nature, you're not just calming your mind. You're tapping into something vast. As you heal your shadow, you bring more light into the world. As you cultivate gratitude, you shift the frequency around you. As you dream, you create future realities. You're not separate from the universe. You are the universe experiencing itself, consciously. Practical applications of as above, so below. Here's how to make this truth part of your everyday life. Inner clarity creates outer clarity. Declutter your mind to declutter your life. As your inner world becomes more peaceful, so will your environment. Speaking of decluttering, check out my book on how to declutter your mind in 5 simple steps. The link is in the description, along with journals to record your transformative journey. Your words are spells. Speak with intention. Words are frequency. Frequency shapes matter. Sacred rituals ground cosmic truths. Light candles, work with crystals, create altars. These anchor higher energies into form. Shadow work heals the whole. Don't ignore your pain. Integrating your shadow helps shift collective wounds. Visualize consciously. What you see in your mind becomes your blueprint for life. Honor the earth. Align with the stars. You're both earthly and divine. Treat your body like a temple. Listen to planetary cycles. Synchronize with the moon. As the moon waxes and wanes, so do you. New moon for intentions. Full moon for release. Connect with others as mirrors. Every relationship reflects something inside you. What triggers you teaches you. Dreams are downloads. Keep a dream journal. Your subconscious is a channel to the cosmos. Live as if you're divine, because you are. Carry yourself with sacredness. You are stardust with a soul. How this truth changes everything. If you live from this principle, nothing is mundane anymore. A walk becomes a meditation. A conversation becomes sacred exchange. Pain becomes initiation. Joy becomes transmission. You start to see that the entire cosmos is communicating with you all the time. Signs, synchronicities, nudges, numbers. They're not coincidences. They're cosmic codes. Your body holds ancient wisdom. Your intuition is a divine instrument. Your soul came here not to escape Earth, but to embody heaven. Why the world needs this now? We're living in a time of collective awakening. Old systems are crumbling. Certainty is dissolving. The veil is thinning. People are feeling lost, anxious, disconnected. But underneath all that, there's a remembering of something older than religion. More real than the news cycle. More eternal than fear. We're remembering that we are not separate from each other, from the earth, from the divine. And that's what is above, so below reminds us. You are the drop and the ocean. The question and the answer. The seeker and the sacred. Final thoughts. As above, so below is not just a phrase. It's a map. A mystical formula. A call to remember. It tells us, the universe is not out there. It's in here. So if you're struggling, look inward. If you're seeking truth, align your actions. If you're trying to change the world, start by loving yourself. Because the inner revolution becomes the outer evolution. And when enough people awaken to this, the whole planet shifts. Thank you for watching, luminous souls. May this video be a reminder of your divine reflection in all things. Until next time, stay curious, keep seeking, And I will see you again in the next deep dive.